Hello everybody, my name is Beard Grizzly and welcome back to Mankind Divided. Where we last left Jensen, we actually just got off the plane from trying to pick Rucker up, but that of course didn't work to the best of anybody's advantage. Unfortunately, we ended up losing Rucker, and I ended up taking a episode to sit down and basically just try to do some side missions. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself with the last one. I know I got a little wordy, as well as also a little bit on the extra talking. Where? Oh dear. You know, when I get into new areas like this, it's always a little on the rough side for me. I don't think this area is necessarily new. No, it isn't. I remember this place now. Okay. Then I'm not going to hang out here for long. And we're going to get out of here. So as soon as I stop going in circles, we'll actually get on with the story. I think that's going to be our next best thing to do. But again, as I was saying before, I got a little spacey. I ended up talking a little bit too far, I think, about anything that was going on with me. So I'm sorry if that wasn't interesting to you guys. I certainly don't want to bore you guys with anything, but I want you to know what I'm going through too. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on with the recording and everything else that's happening. I just like to be able to talk with you guys. That's true. We need to actually do that. So our first thing we're going to do is actually go and search Miller's apartment, which is why that area was actually highlighted and why we were actually going back that way. If you don't remember, we actually were in here before, like I had mentioned, but what we were doing before was something for the paper, samizdat, and that paper ended up having a couple different things that we did for them, but mainly we ended up giving them some information. And let's see how this goes. The first one's a long one. I'm probably going to get detected because I still don't have my stealth. I could have gone down the long path too, but we got lucky. We got very lucky.
Anomaly detected.
And we'll do this real quick.
Trace program initiated.
And we're going to start that a while too. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I think it's going to be like right on the dot.
Access
Okay,
granted.
still 4 seconds left over. Not even a thing to worry about. Awesome. Why not? That guy wasn't too interested in us doing the hacking thing, so let's push our luck here a little bit. So I'm sure I will have cops down my throat in 5 seconds or something. I don't know. It's gonna be bad is basically what I'm getting at here. We got 1 second. I done screwed up. Nobody cares. Alright. We're in Miller's apartment.
The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
I almost feel like this is a bad thing we're doing, but it's also going to be really good for expanding the story because I do want to find out more of the company that I'm working for. Miller, if you forget, he's the guy that's given us orders. He's the guy that we're working for with Task Force 29. So he's kind of important. But because of the dealings that I'm having with Task Force 29, the collective is very interested in what is going on. So I'm doing double agent stuff. I'm being Secret Agent James Bond Jensen, I guess. I didn't think that was going to do anything different, but who knows? You know, they could change things up. you hit the toilet, and all of a sudden, like a secret entrance pops out or something. You know, that's what I'm going with. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But anyway, we're going to see how far we can get here before I get found and before I have any problems. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Light, why did you have to go out now? Oh shit, no shit. It should be okay. Alright. Again, sorry for the light. It's on a friggin' timer, and I can't do anything with it. I'm going to read these emails, because these might be actually story-related. I know you don't want to hear from me again so soon after the call, but the way it finished left me feeling like crap. Leonard told me to leave you alone, but that whole guy thing is bullshit. Honestly, it's just like Dad all over again. Why don't you talk to someone and give yourself a bit of a room in your own head? It's obvious that the Neil thing is really getting to you, and using work to take your mind off of it isn't healthy. I know you'll just ignore me like always, but if you're not comfortable with family, then you should talk with a professional, at least blow off some steam at someone who's paid to hear it. Anyway, I'm backing off. Leonard thinks he's found a good lawyer who understands augmentation law better than he does, so he's going to forward...
Find anything in that apartment yet?
It's like you said, Miller keeps his secrets well hidden. But I'm looking.
Thanks for interrupting me. Augmentation law better than he does, so he's going to forward contact details to you directly. I just hope this doesn't cause more problems than it solves. I hate this, James. I hate feeling bad for you. Please take care of yourself and think about what I said. Kali XXX. Okay. Christmas reunion. Hey, Jim. Some of the guys from Troop 6 have been talking about getting together, maybe organizing a road trip through the Outback around Christmas. Might help Jaden clear his head for a bit. I take it you heard what happened to him. He was stationed in Brisbane working alongside Bell Tower 27 when it happened. Wasn't pretty. Anyway, I get if you're not able to come. Dom says you're still in the thick of it, running some kind of elite force up in Germany and Czech Republic or someplace. But it should be a chance to dust off the long sword of yours. Prove you're still in the old eagle eyes we all know. Let me know. CB. Ooh. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. You need to sign the consent form today. I'm not kidding, Jim. Do you have it? Yeah, I got it right here. And I'm sorry, Neil. I don't think we should be rushing. This surgery is a big deal. God damn you, we are not rushing into this. Your daughter is in pain. I know that. Do you? I just think we should investigate other options. You aren't here. You don't see see her suffering every day. In a few years, calm down. She won't be able to walk. Her spine will get worse. Her bones. I can't talk to you when you're like this. We'll continue to degrade. Shen needs that surgery. I'm signing off. We're not even supposed to be talking at all. All right.
Alex just hacked Miller's computer. There's some heavy stuff going on in his personal life, but nothing incriminating.
Keep looking. We may not get another chance at this.
So obviously Miller has some issues going on. He's got some interesting taste in art. Where does one arm end and the other begin? Yeah, okay, moving on. But yeah, he's definitely got a couple things going on in his life. That's for darn sure. No interaction with the flag. No. How about the? Nope, nothing with the pictures. Can we interact with the pool table at all? Can I play pool? No. Everybody wants to play pool, but I will take credits. I guess we'll use the fireplace and cut that off. Let's check the drawer. We got some crafting parts. Let's strike the... I knew it was going to be something like that. I mean, I knew it. If you didn't know it, then you haven't seen enough James Bond films to get it. Anyway, it's not a dig. Trust me, you don't have to watch a lot of James Bond, I think, to get that and where they were going with it. Okay. Jim Miller ID card.
Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Alright, so I'm a little full up here on equipment. Oh my goodness, I've got grenades and I don't even want them. Well, we're going to drink this. Because why not? Nice rye. Yeah, we'll drink this too. I'm gonna be tipsy. Oh shit, I am tipsy. I'm sorry if that gets to anybody, by the way. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm sorry. These are all painkillers. I have 25 painkillers right now. That's incredible. Go me. We'll discard these. I'm going to use one of these just because I want to see what the effect is. I don't think I've even checked that yet. We have 4 biocells. We have 18 hypostims. I've got 700 crafting materials. You know what? I haven't even looked yet to see what kind of stuff we can get with the crafting materials. Let me do that real quick, and I'm going to see if there's anything worthwhile. Oh, yeah. Like here, ammo capacity. You can raise the ammo capacities by spending some of these. That's cool. I would actually do that with the stun gun, to be honest. Yeah, buddy. Cool. All right. So what are we up to now? That bumped it up by 3 shots. All right, that was kind of cool. And we actually did it with our tranq rifle as well. So I'm gonna pick that up real quick. Oh, we got some more booze. Of course we did. And there's a safe here. I'm gonna look if we can do this. And of course I can't do the safe yet. This is the reason that I'm trying to hang on to my onto my crafting materials, because I really want to use them for the multi-tools if I have something really go bad. In this case, of course, I don't have any open slots for anything. All right, that's good enough. Where'd that I didn't pick it up. And it's like, oh god, I can't see. Okay, I got it. Could barely see it, and it was stuck like there. Yeah. You saw it too. My name is Beer Grizzly, and I'm a bungling idiot sometimes. My gosh. We're going to unlock the safe. What you got? Thank you for the multi-tool. Gas grenades are actually super worth it, because I'm trying to not kill as many people as possible. I know I've already screwed that up, but, you know, it's just... Anyway. No, this one. Thank you. Good gracious. Alright, so we got the gas grenade, and we're going to see if we can get into this one. Excuse me there. I think dinner's not liking me too much tonight. Oh god, it's not gonna go.
Access denied.
Nope. Alright, so we're going to need a second or two. I'm going to push this button just to hide myself in case something does happen. I'm not expecting anything is going to happen, because that's not how these games work, but, you know. When the paranoia sets in, you never know what's going to happen. And I need to get out of my inventory. That lockdown's never going to go away. To that point in the game now, where even though I have maximum inventory, there's still something where I feel like I need to make sure that my inventory is like managed and proper and taken care of. And right now it just isn't. Like I need to get back to a gunsmith, and I keep saying that, a gun dealer, and sell some stuff off. That's all there is to it. We're gonna nuke it this time, because I don't really want to. There we go. All right. This one I'm also going to read. Jim, I can't find anything on a Versatile Life Attack in SF. I would assume San Francisco. The only stuff we have is on suspected funding, etc. You're the guys with the ARC problem, remember? Are you sure it was on our location? Also, not sure I'm comfortable with these offline requests, Jim. I want to help out for sure, but we have a pretty good pipeline for this stuff, and they get pretty twitchy sending content without fingerprints. If there's a system glitch, then SysTech needs to know. As far as I can tell, everything's green over here. So whatever's locking you out must be on your side. Jen's doing great, by the way, thanks. After the kids started new school, when we got here, she finally been able to kick back and relax a bit. Hopefully things will keep improving. I wonder if they do the typos on purpose. I know they probably do it for some cases, but Me again, scratch that last email. Seems we do have a file on an ARC incident, apparently. The system threw it up on the last change list, so they must have been late on the update. I don't want to risk sending it off pipeline, but it's definitely there now. If you do a L3 access search, you should ask for temp creds if it's still a problem. Search for working label A219.04. This is a surprise to me, to be honest. I've only been there a year, only been here a year, but I haven't heard any ARC activity happening stateside. This must be pretty fresh. Good luck. My earlier email, while you're looking into who assigned him to that position, I'd be very curious to also know his history the past couple of years. Something's definitely up. Appreciate anything you can get me on this mate. Thanks. Will do. EE. Interesting. I have a feeling that's talking about us. Us being Adam, of course. Alright, so we've investigated as much as we can here. I've got all the stuff that I think is available. I'm going to actually check oh, good grief. Okay, this is actually the one that we had. We regret to inform you that your account is closed. You have 24 hours to remove contents of the safe. Anything left over after this date will be inaccessible after that time. Your existing code of 1363 is still valid. Thank you. So this is actually from Palisades Bank. So we could actually feasibly go there and run into this place. That would be kind of helpful. I'm also going to keep looking through all these. See if there's any others I haven't picked up. I at least go ahead and do this just to make sure that I know what kind of stuff I have, as well as also to just make sure if I do jump into a... oh, look at this. Breach software. I get it. If I do jump into a spot where it has... the need for a code, then I have it. So there is that. And I'm just going to select these just to clear them because I'm a little anal retentive like that. These triangle codes, I forget if I've ever mentioned that, but you can download the application. You can actually go ahead and scan them. I don't know if it'll work through the video, but I haven't. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. Okay, so we're going to open this back up. I am going to strike this again to close it. I wasn't even here. Right? Right. Moving on. Let's try this door again. Feeling lucky. Let's do.
Anomaly detected.
Hopefully this time I won't suck.
Access
I'm gonna suck.
denied.
Okay, so we got that. I am gonna just hop out. Hopefully no cops are interested in the fact that I was hacking anything. Whoa! Nope, they are interested as hell. We are out of here. Alright, there is a secondary escape path I think we can get to. I don't know if I can... Whoa, dude.
I shall do anyone, even crazy you. Come on. I shall do anyone, even crazy you.
Hello.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Yeah, I get that.
You want to do business?
Anybody?
He's the one you want.
Anybody? Okay. So he went searching. I get it. That's fine. What's in here? I bet you I know what's gonna happen, so I'm not even gonna try it. Can we talk? Can we talk? I want to talk. I want to sell stuff. Why am I searching this place? Because I know what's gonna happen.
Come on. I shall do anyone, even crazy you.
Okay, there we go.
You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
Well, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
Boy, he's real subtle, isn't he? Good job there, Mikhail. We'll check out some of this stuff here. Oh, finally. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is sell junk, because I need to get this stuff out of my inventory, and badly. Combat rifle, I said I'm not going to use. I'm also not going to use these, but they sell for some decent credits, so that's always good. Cancel EMP ammo. Actually, selling this stuff because I'm not using it. Blue dots. Gonna sell all my booze because forget it. I have 18 hypostims. What the hell do I need much more of this booze for? And I could sell all of this neuroprosine for 8,000, but I almost want to hang on to some of it. So there is that. Painkillers don't sell for anything, so I'm not even going to bother. Wow, wine actually goes for a little bit, doesn't it? Sniper rifle ammo. Don't need it. Don't need it. Stun gun's good. Combat rifle can go. Typhoon's good. Tesla cartridge. I don't need this. I think that covers everything. Yes, it does. So we're going to go back to buying. I'm going to pick up all these options that are here. The thing you got to be careful of is that some of these upgrades, for most weapons in the market, they're not available for like every single weapon that you might have. So this is why I wanted to get this tranquilizer rifle the last couple episodes ago, because it would cost me 4,100 credits. I didn't know exactly how much it was going to cost me, but I knew it was going to take a little bit of money. Like, I knew it was going to be a problem. Looks like he's got a couple different things going on here. He's got more hypostims. Do I really need... They only cost 150. Just forget it. Just buy them. Revolver ammo, sniper rifle, trank rifle. Perfect. We're going to pick this stuff up. It is all sold out. Shotgun EMP. Machine pistol, grenade launcher, frag, armor piercing, shotgun piercing. Okay. I think that is everything. We're out of here. We're gonna leave.
Maybe later.
Go! Go! Wait.
Waste your time. Dude, I bought stuff. I don't even want to hear about it. Alright, so what we're gonna do, actually, I've got this, I have this silencer, and I got a couple other things besides. The silencer is really necessary for this guy on the 10mm, because attach silencer, combine, permanently, proceed? Yes, I definitely want to proceed with that. Okay, so we've got that. Now the hollow sight, I don't know if I can combine it with anything that I have here. No, because I've already got sights on a couple things. The stun gun's not going to work. I'll hang on to it for something. I doubt it's going to end up working, but I'll hang on to it for something. And we're going to hop back down. At this point, the cops shouldn't be suspicious of me. Nope. Not suspicious. Moving on. Cool. So we just ducked the cops, and we're going to keep moving on here a little bit more. Where am I going now? Alright, I gotta check the... I feel like this is a side mission within the main mission, which is actually kind of cool. So let's jump over here. Looks like we were walking to a trash can.
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roca Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Tell me more about this researcher.
The information we found on Nordstat was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
You saying I fucked up?
No, not at all. You just seem to put a lot of faith in Janus's opinion, that's all.
Janus changed my identity. Gave me purpose again after VersaLife ruined everything for me. He helped me see things I'd never seen before.
Like what?
Like how some conspiracy theories aren't far from the truth. After Panama, I didn't believe any of that shit Picus News kept spinning about the incident. About what caused the incident. Then things got real bad for us Augmented, and Janus gave me a chance to set it right.
By going after the men in the shadows.
By working with you. I keep thinking about what you said, about framing ARC for a break-in that makes them look like terrorists. A VersaLife researcher shows up dead, poisoned just like Rucker? Are we talking bioweapons here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair for a while, if anyone catches you.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
Want to know how she stealths like all the time, other than it's for story purposes. Of course it is. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving on here a little bit and see what we can run into. So what we're doing at the moment is actually going back down to TF-29, and I'm gonna save the game real quick because I remember that I think this was a spot that was a problem for some people before. So in case something crashes, I can move on. Don't have to worry about doing this. I'm gonna find out here real quick. Looks like we're okay. Yep, we're okay. All right, all's clear. Sorry for worrying you. Moving on. We also have a lot of other areas that I need to actually look into in here that I actually haven't done, like hacking and whatnot. Plus, I don't know what kind of stuff has changed since I was in here last time. I also want to check with Smiley.
Oh, hey, Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to.
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So,
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
what did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like Bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
Stanek. The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so Using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Static watches are custom made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Nice, I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Alright, so we've got another side mission here. We're getting things done. Like it.
I'm telling you, someone's
So that's one of the things that I really do like about this game as well. Like, there are new things that are now hanging around inside here that I should probably check out. If I do, I'll do it off camera unless there's something like I'll be recording the whole time, and unless I find something that's like really important, I'll put it like the end of the video or something. But for the time being, I think we'll just kind of keep moving on. I'm doing my normal thing. I'm getting sidetracked here. What I do want to do though is we're gonna go up because I'm dying to see actually what happens with the NSN business here. So camera is definitely looking at me. We're gonna open this. We're in. Can I hang on? I think what we really need to do is use this, drop in. I'm gonna see if there's anything hanging around real fast. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright. Can we get into his computer? We can. My bet is this is actually going to be similar to the one that was in his room. If it's not, this is just going to go ahead and bite me right in the ass. Okay, it wasn't. We're all good.
Access granted.
Everything's good. Everything's fine. Alright. Let's see. Okay, here's the first option. Or the first email, I think, in regards to us. Director Miller, with respect, sir, I believe it is time we reviewed the Adam Jensen situation. 6 months ago, I expressed reservations about extending him an invitation to join TF-29. Citing the anti-AUG atmosphere in this city, Jensen's disregard for authority and the difficulties in joint management of a unique asset, particularly one who is occasionally authorized to manage his own assignments. I feel that all of my pessimistic predications have come to pass. I am not suggesting we dismiss him, but it is past time to, at the very least, clearly define his position within the TF-29 hierarchy. I am eager to meet and discuss this at your earliest convenience. Duncan McCready. Okay. Let's see. This is Martine Pedersen. I'm doing a follow-up report and to try to get this sorted out as quickly as possible. Our initial check was carried out within 5 minutes receipt of your message. The problem must be a deeper permissions glitch that we've not hit before. In the meantime, a valid solution is to ask Mr. Manderley for temporary credentials. Apologies for the inconvenience, and we'll be sure to update you with the when the problem has resolved. Maybe tomorrow. Come on, guys. TF-29 was put together to avoid getting slowed down behind red tape, and now I can't even access files within our own organization. How does this even happen? It's ridiculous. Jim Miller. No need for temp credentials. I sorted it out. Here's the report from the U.S. Now you have what you need. I'd appreciate some quick progress. Update in 24 hours. So let's read over this a little bit. Client secure video only. Open for validation. Proceed. Darn. So it's full forensics and casualty data. My access credentials are messed up. I tried to save time and grab the ARC report myself, but my L3 creds are down for some reason. I'll need temp access while someone official looks into it. Alright. He definitely likes his wine. That's for darn sure. That's what I'm seeing often here. Let's see if we can go into the neural subnet.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay.
You got the subtitles really
Where do I
wrong
find these
there.
stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
Okay, here we go. Oh, we're Miller.
This is different.
Oh. We'll take a look at that. This room itself doesn't look like that first one that we saw, so that's good. But we got a little bit of looking around to do here. So let's see if we can find anything, huh? Oh. Task Force 29. Okay, we're going to actually check this out. Find and access all data towers. Use remote hack on the server blocks to clear a path and access out of reach areas. Be mindful of security devices. If they are triggered, an alarm will sound. All hackable obstacles will be reset. So we did actually get a praxis point, did I not? Oh. Oh. So this is its own thing. This is all separated from my my current bit. That's kind of nice. What? So what do I... Oh, I get it. I get it. There's, where... Got it. Where all the static and noise is right in the middle there, for instance, that's the kind of stuff that we're actually trying to line up with. Ooh, that's an easy one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this is kind of cool. We'll open up the vent. And let's download the data tower, I guess. What I think this is actually something similar to Breach, which is the pseudo multiplayer mode that they have that's out there. But it adds a different level of... oh boy. It adds a different level of thought to the game. So we'll have to see how this goes. I didn't know they were going to kind of incorporate it into the game like this. It's kind of cool. We've got some more remote hacking here. We've got a thing there. We got to extend a bridge somehow. We've also got to get through here, but we've got the laser grid in the way. We'll give it... Well, oops. There we go. Okay. So it also seems like as we can extend these platforms out a little bit more for ourselves, to make it so that we can really get to different spots. I really like this remote hacking. I don't have this on my actual build, so I may have to look into that. I'm a little old school with my Deus Ex, unfortunately. I like the I like to not have to worry about too much of that extra stuff. But I think this time I may have to do so. I'm gonna drop down, but I'm gonna see if there's anything down this way I can get myself into in terms of trouble. Okay, there's a vent up here, so we're gonna access that quick. This just goes along too with the art style in the game as well. Everything else just looks like really, really, really nice. Everything just seems like it flows well too. Everything feels, I don't know, just everything feels really good. And I jump in time because I'm an idiot. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Actually... I really got turned around there. Sorry. Okay. So we have some... We got some laser grids. We got a ladder. We're going to use the ladder. I'm going to go up. If I get too turned around here, I'll certainly cut some stuff out. Because I know there's another grid that I completely missed not far from here. This one... This one is not the one I was thinking it was. Because I had a thought that it was the one that was hanging above the camera that we saw not too long ago. But it was not. Oh dear. Oomph. I guess we don't experience falling damage, which is nice. One less thing we kind of have to worry about. We can actually remote hack that. Gonna do so. And we're gonna go. Alright, so we're sneaking around this camera, which is... Shit. That wasn't good. I almost screwed that whole thing up, man. Okay, we got that one. Nope, you saw nothing. Hack again. That's really good for like cover to cover. That adds a whole different thing that I don't need to really worry about. So even though these guys are kind of seeing me, thankfully they're not really getting too suspicious with it. And this is an aside portion in the main mission that we're currently on, which I think is really cool. But they've done a lot with this game, period. I like what they've done, for sure. There we go. Alright, that camera's blocked, so we can actually move up. And we'll take the ladder. And there's another data spot. I think the only data spot we have left is that one over there. So what I need to basically do is figure out a way to break into it. Those data blocks don't like being pushed around, I guess. I have a thought. I'm not sure if this is going to work. But we've been getting lucky with, you know, picking up and dragging things around into some of these spots. Wait a minute. Is there a way? Oh. Oh, Oh. Thankfully that didn't do anything. Nope. Grab it. There we go. Alright, that was super simple. As soon as I noticed that platform was open up there. That was nice. Alright. So that's all 5 of them. We got them. Awesome. So what we're seeing here is something that we also saw on one of the first screens too, but there
Sending
were...
our team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because Ark doesn't operate in North America.
I
Please
could
call
talk to you.
Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message.
That's Mr. Page.
We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside Ark?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker... Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
So it looks like most of that was completely planned. Like I was saying earlier, though, the room that we were in was in an earlier cutscene, like back in the beginning of the game.
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Okay, we're gonna search this room here real quick because I've got the opportunity and time to. Everything looks good there. Oh boy.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
Deflect. Suppose I could ask you the same thing? My job, what about you? I need to speak with Dr. Miller about my investigation. Thought maybe he was in the NSN. You? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Suppose I could ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take.
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No. I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me.
After you, Mrs. Alright, so we are out of here, and we don't have to worry about too much anymore. Well, holy crap. I'm going to open up the menu here real quick so you guys can see what we... I'm going to do this real fast, actually. Hacking Stealth. I'm going to get both of these because I think these are super duper important. As I mentioned before off camera, I'm going to take care of a couple things while I'm here. I'm also going to go back and find a couple other places for buying some praxis kits. So I may do a couple more upgrades. I'll let you know what I end up doing after in the next video. Anyway, I'm going to actually leave it here because we're kind of coming close to the time I usually want to go. But that said, we covered a lot of big stuff going on. Miller, of course, has a lot of stuff going on with his personal life, which I don't know how much that's going to end up pertaining to, you know, everything else that's going on. But we did end up finding out more of what's going on with the Bane story. Paige, the guy that's in like the blue suit, he is augmented, has the little things on the divots that we saw in the one recording to Hong Kong. He's a very important player in the entire Deus Ex universe, so definitely keep your mind on him. Otherwise, we're just finding out that all of our other key players that we have are just really starting to open up a little bit more, and we're starting to see more of what's happening in this as a whole. So I'm really interested to see where they end up going with it. I'm super interested to see the next portion that we have. Again, I'm not going to take care of any other side missions off camera, but I want to keep going with a couple upgrades, and I want to check if there's anything important that's here. Again, if I see anything, though, that's important, I'll put it at the tail end of this video. So make sure you guys stay after the credits. Thank you again so much for watching. I know my outros are still a little long. I'm sorry. But I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Better not go in without us.
Ooh.
We should tell Mac.
I actually found our thing, our computer. So I'm going to read over a couple of these. The third quarterly TF-29 shooting competition is almost upon us. Remember, our firing range is always open, featuring any firearm in the TF-29 arsenal with unlimited ammunition. Have you practiced enough? Dubai mission. To all staff, this is to address the recent mission in Dubai. We all know someone who died in that action. Our one consolation is that they died doing what they all believed in, trying to make the world a better place. However, there is no excuse for the mission going to hell the way it did. The reasons it did are now under thorough investigation. We can all do better than this, and from now on we will, for them. Further, rumors have come to my attention which question why we were in charge of the op in the first place, rather than Station Muscat. These speculations are a distraction and strongly discouraged. Please remain focused on the actual task at hand. Those were our people we lost. It falls to us to avenge them. Memorial services will be forthcoming. Introduction. Azine, I can't pronounce that. Now a resident psychiatrist for the Prague Bureau. In addition to providing consultancy training for psychological profiling, hostage negotiation, and criminal communication, I'll also be the person responsible for staff psychological assessment and counsel. Due to the nature of our work here at TF-29, every agent has a high risk of exposure to emotional stress and potential trauma. Mental health is just as important as physical health, if not more so. So it's important for you to have access to relevant professional support both during and after any case you might be working on. I look forward to meeting everyone individually over the following weeks for an initial consultation. Rapazine order. Agent Jensen, I notice you have not yet picked up the Supply of neuropozyne I ordered for you this month. I also noticed it's third time in a row that you have been late picking up your prescription. In my experience, agents like yourself are prone to testing their limits, denying themselves the crucial medication they need due to either pride or infiltrating sense of machoism. Or a well-intentioned but misplaced belief that others might need it more. If none of these reasons describe you, I sincerely apologize, but I suggest you not be late again, for I will be forced to assume you are not obtaining the drug. You are obtaining the drug somewhere else illicitly, and will have to report you to the head office. Dubai. I'm still waiting for your after action report. We all got to file them, you know. Drag your heels much longer, and I'll write it up myself. Guaranteed you won't look good on it. Ooh, okay. So this is Hans Gerber's computer. He's one of the other guys that was along with us on the mission. Heads up, Miller just gave me the word that he's sending Jensen into Golem to extract Talus Rucker for questioning. If that doesn't work or something happens to Jensen, we're going into exterminate those Ark cockroaches once and for all. Not a chance, as we're our people. We lost. The investigation stays with us. I have Miller's word on it. Mac, reassure me that this new bombing doesn't mean the Dubai investigation is going to be given him a scat. Let's see. Sir, Mac has just informed me to put together a mission in Dubai. I asked him why we were given this assignment, but he didn't have any explanation. With all due respect, sir, shouldn't Muscat be handling this? Agent Gerber, the reason your superior didn't give the explanation you wanted is that he knows better than to question orders. Just listen to what McCready tells you and get on with it. What the flying motherfucker? You guys should have heard it, but something just exploded, and I'm gonna go check that out. I will be back to you in a moment, though, when I figure out what. Oh, wow. So there was a... Wow, this is Stanix. This is the place, the watch that we were actually looking around. And it's now blown to smithereens. This is the watch type that was used on the bomb, and it's now blown up. I have to see if there's a way inside of here now, to see if I can, like, jump in or something. I guess not. Holy crap. I was not expecting that.
That shop is closed.
I can see that. What happened?
You must have upset someone. Ogs, Diwali, who knows? But buildings don't just spontaneously erupt into flames. There's always a reason.
I'm looking for Nomad Stanek.
Sure you are. So, is this official? I knew the old man's past would finally catch up with you. Who you with? Local? National?
I can't tell you that. If I did...
You'd have to kill me, right? I knew it! The old bastard really stepped in it this time. Anyway, you won't find him in that ruin. He must have fallen behind on his payments.
You said something about his past finally catching up with him?
Playing dumb, As if you don't already know all of this. The demonstrations, the sabotage, they used to call it activism. Now they call it terrorism.
What was he protesting?
Everything. Anti-globalization, the oil industry, boycotts, sit-ins. A real agitator.
Did you see what happened to the shop?
I see everything.
And what happened?
This little accident is clearly a message to Nomad. When you borrow money, pay it back.
Was he having money problems?
If you're borrowing money from the Diwali, you have money problems.
Any idea where I can find him?
Oh, well. Prague's a big city. Might be anywhere. Guy could spend days searching if he didn't have a solid lead.
Yeah, I see where this is going.
Listen, I'm providing a service here. It's only right I get compensated. You know what I mean?
Maybe this will convince you.
Well, well. Not sure it's worth the information you want, though, considering how much you seem to want it.
Well, I can always take it back. Maybe offer it to someone else.
No, no. There's no reason to do that. I was just thinking out loud.
Booze came in handy.
Nomad's meeting his daughter in a small bar in the red light district, across the street from the Red Queen.
Thank you. Smiley, Stanik's shop was torched.
Dead end?
No. I spoke to a local who says that Stanik went to a bar in the red light district, across from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the valley now. I'll send them over.
Copy that.
This is actually the bar with a Narapazine lady, so we're gonna see what happens here.
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
Beer.
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Oggs. And not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropazine isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... Well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale.
Ooh, a first aid pack. I'll take that.
You can't go wrong with that.
All right. And we're good.
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
All right, we're going to check that out real quick then before we... 10015. All right. She's cool with us going in here, so here we go. We got a little ebook we can read over. Fall of an Empire for the last 250 years in the United States. Oh, okay. Something I never even talked about, which I guess I will save for next time. But there's actually an extra American Civil War that's going on during this time period. Oh, shit. That was Malik. Malik was in the first game. She was the one that was actually piloting everything. Oh, that's really cool. She would take you from place to place, and I guess that confirms that she's alive. God, that's really awesome. What the heck's going on here?
I have found you. Now you must find me, Adam. Please, help.
Right? I feel like I squandered my last opportunity to really search Prague, so I'm thinking, if not next episode, maybe the one after. I'm going to need to go backwards, because it looks like I could still access a lot of the missions that I may have missed when it was daytime, which is cool. But that said, I'm going to leave it here. Again, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.